Hello, this is Rakesh Rao from Design Sense Software Technologies, Bangalore. In this GeoTools video, I'm going to show you how you can assign contour elevations easily with GeoTools. Right now we are running GeoTools on AutoCAD Civil 3D 2024. In the GeoTools menu under Conversion, we have three options here to automatically assign contour elevations in different ways. So I'm going to show all of them. So first let us start with the automatic option which uses text labels to convert their text value into the contour elevation. So before we start, I'd just like to show the data we have. So these are all 2D polylines. So if you look at the properties, you can see that the elevation is 0 in all of them. And next to these contours, we have these text objects here which represent the elevation. Now I have shown the text objects at the ends of these polylines, but they can be somewhere along the polyline also, like in usual cases when you have contour labels along the polylines. So we go here to Conversion, automatically assign contour elevations. You can type gt_ass_el auto on the command line. There are a certain set of parameters you'll have to specify. The most important one is the search distance around each contour polyline for the elevation text. Now this value has to be given very precisely, because if you give too high a value, then it might take text objects which are not close to the polyline. You may get wrong result. So in this case I've chosen 1 as my distance. If you don't know how much that distance is, you can just pick 2 points here and you can see 2.7. so let me say 2.5. that looks okay for me. Now elevation text layer specification, what this means is that it's asking in which layer is the text available. So you can specify a particular layer, or you can specify source layer, or you can just choose any as the layer. Once you do that, I'm just going to click OK. Now select contour polylines to assign the elevations. So I want to assign elevations to all of these, so I'm just using a fence selection to select all the polylines. So it's now reading or searching the text which is around this polyline and assigning its elevation value to the contours. So now see, I click on the polyline here and you can see that the elevation is 25. So that is taken from this value here. So similarly, if you choose a value here, you can see that the elevation is 42. So it has automatically now taken all the elevations from the text which is next to it and populated the contour polylines. So this is very useful tool for surveying and mapping professionals. Very often you end up with contours which have got elevation shown as text, but the contour polyline itself has a 0 elevation, which means it's of no use in making terrain data and so on. So you can use this tool for assigning contour elevations easily. Now let us run this tool in a slightly different manner. I'm going to open the drawing once again. Now the next variant for the same command is a semi-automatic way of doing it. So instead of automatically assigning the elevations, so I'm going to use this method which is called assign contour elevations manually from text objects. Now you will use this method if your data is not as clean as this. Sometimes you may have lot of other text in your drawing which can interfere with the process of acquiring elevation. So in this process you have to select the contour and then you have to select the text to acquire the height from. So I select this text. So select contour, select text, select contour, select text, select contour, select text. So when you do that, you can see the status here. Initial elevation was 0, then the polyline elevation is changed to 27. Next it is changed to 28. So like that. So you select the contour, select the text. So it's changed to 33. So by doing this, now you can assign the elevations like you've done in the previous case, but this is a semi-automatic procedure. It's not automatic. So like I said, you have to use this method when your texts are not available in a very easy and clean manner. Sometimes you may have the text here, sometimes it may be far away, or sometimes it may be in some other place. So in which case you can use this method. Now there is a third method to assign the elevations. So I will show you that method as well. So let us start from this end of our data, which is from 49. These are all reducing contours. You can see 49, 47, 48 and so on. So we go here to assign contour elevations, automatically assign contour elevation. You can run this command from the command line by typing gt_ass_el. So you need to pick a reference contour. So I'm going to pick this as my reference contour. Now the elevation is 0, so it's asking you what is the reference elevation. So for this, the elevation you can see is 49, so I'm just going to type 49 as the reference. Now enter contour interval with sign. Now what this means is that as you go picking the next contours, subsequent contours, it is going to automatically assign elevations based on the contour interval. So you need to look at your data and figure out what is the contour interval in this case. So you can see 49, 48, 47, 46. So you're going to start from 49 as the reference contour and go in the reducing direction. So my contour interval with sign is going to be -1, because if I put -1, now I'm going to pick next contour as 48, 47 and so on. So it makes sense. So now the prompt has changed. Pick adjoining contour in order, and it's already telling you that the elevation for the next contour is going to be 48. So now it's easy. So I just go selecting 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. So it's all done now. Now see, if you just go here, you can see that the elevation is 45. If you click on this, you can see that the elevation is 43. So this is the third method by which you can assign elevations to contours. Now the same commands are available on the ribbon as well. So if you go to the GeoTools ribbon, under conversion over here, you have automatically assigned contour elevations, that is gt_ass_el. Then do the same manually from text objects, what we already showed you, and then do the same process automatically by searching around the contour polyline. So this is a very big time saving tool for surveying and mapping professionals to convert their 2D data into 3D data. We have shown this command working on AutoCAD Civil 3D 2024, but it works identically in BricsCAD and ZWCAD and Aries Commander as well. Thank you for watching this video, and do let me know if you have any questions.